Ed Sheeran's here. Welcome, Ed. Welcome, everyone. Come on in, get comfy. Thanks for the like, Ed. Everybody coming in. We got an evening outside tonight, which is pretty unique. An evening in nature, facing the woods, facing the forest. Liara coming through with 17 roses, no joke. Right off the bat. Haven't been live for a minute, and the gifts coming through. Thank you, Liara, for that beautiful donation, that gift. Welcome, everyone. Come on in. Get your tingles. Get your tingles. We're gonna be here for 3 hours. It's Monday. Doesn't have to be like everyone's excited. Just relax, seriously. It's the beginning of the week. I'm here to serve you. Make sure you get your tingles. Make sure you drop your phone in your face. Make sure you get what you need. By the way, tonight we'll be going to a special location that is actually subterranean. Jade, thank you for following. Welcome. We have a subterranean journey. Elon Musk, no joke. Thank you for sharing. Thanks for sharing with your cohorts. Welcome, everyone. Come on in. Get comfy. Listen to taps, listen to nature, listen to the pattering of rain. We had some rains this evening. I'm just gonna do some lower taps so everyone can have some static visual. You'll hear the sounds of walnuts falling from trees. TikToker, welcome. Nice to see everybody coming in. You'll hear the crickets. They're really nice. It's just ambient nature sound that's real. It's actually a very mild night. And the benefit of being outside. Hello, thank you, I, for following. Nice to see you follow. Nice to see everyone coming in. The Lonely One 420 followed too. So, Caleb asks, it's like 3 hours. Jay Martinez, thank you for following. We are now 924 feet above sea level. Thank you. Lanissa, right, thank you for the follow. All this love coming through. Have some back. Have some back. Lovely to see people coming in from all the stretches. Welcome to the folks from Houston. I found out there are a lot of viewers from Houston. So if you're coming in from Texas, welcome. You're already at 1.4K feet above sea level. Can't guard 12. Share the live. We're outside in nature tonight for 3 hours. And hear this tapping. After about an hour of this, you'll be like, I don't feel anything. It's a nice sound, but I don't feel it. You're gonna totally pass out. You'll wake up with drool and your phone resting on your face, and you'll wonder how that happened. Nobody knows. It's the secret sauce when you come to Immortal Arts. Speaking of the secret sauce, Euphoria sending over a rose, thank you. And thanks for the follow. So many beautiful people coming in. We're at 2,300 feet above sea level. Daddy Hop sent the TikTok universe over. Generosity abound. Euphoria says you're welcome. Feels good. Feels good. You'll notice that the comments were totally open tonight. That was a mishap on my part. Last night, maybe the night before too. We might have coyotes coming through tonight. Possibly. Jay Martinez sending over roses times 14 for the temperance and Mercury energy. I love it. Ghosty, I saw you sending that love up. Everybody wants to get to 30K. Because if we get to 30,000 feet, that means we're gonna do some drilling. And we're gonna go literally to the void tonight. Oh, did I give the spoiler? Well, that's for people who came early. Pan dulce, forgive me, I said pan dulce, thank you for following. Aiden says I can't watch the stream today because I gotta see my team go play bolts. Hey, Aiden, the fact that you stopped by is awesome. Rami's tuning in from Nigeria. Rami, welcome to you and your friends. Like 8% of the viewership is coming from Nigeria thanks to Rami. No joke. It's incredible. Major people coming in. India, 20 Earths. India, it's nice to see you. Welcome. Thank you. Everybody come on in, get comfy. We're already at 3,000 feet above sea level. We're already 10% to the goal that we need before we go into full-blown storyteller mode and people start dropping their phones on their faces. Connor Overby says, such a nice mustache. That's very kind of you to say, Connor. What do you think? Do you think it competes with Dr. Disrespect? I think I'm right up there now. I think I'm there now. Ren says, hi. Hi, Ren. Welcome. Come get your tingles. Tingles on tap. Get it? Come get your tingles on tap. That's a new catchphrase. We develop catchphrases often here at Immortal Arts Airlines. India, yes, hello, welcome. Great to see you. Austin says, night ASMR. Keep up the great work, man. Austin, that's really kind of you to say. Enjoy your evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. Make it great. Enjoy. So, we are now 3,400 feet, drilling toward Earth core. Soon to be in Earth core. I know it doesn't add up, but it is what it is. Manuel Antonio Lopez says, hello from New York. Manuel, nice to see you. Welcome. We're practically neighbors, not too far away from each other. See 111 people here in the room right now. Ren says, absolutely love everything about this. Keep it up. Ren, that's really, really kind of you to say. Addison says, no cool is happening, but Addison, I gotta pin that. That's too good. It's too good. Gotta pin it sometimes. Nina, thank you for following. Austin says, hello from Virginia for me. We got East Coasters coming in. Local nobody, 10:10 after a 12-hour day. That's a shift. That is a shift, no joke. Kick back, get some tingles, pass out. Let the phone fall on your face. Everyone. Whether you like it or not, I'm gonna get you there tonight. You'll be surprised. A moment will come, like 4,600 feet above sea level, and suddenly, let's see here. Modgorithm says this is so relaxing for me, the tapping. Right on, let's pin that. I'm gonna start taking screenshots because I want to post this during the day to give people love. So, just so you know, I'm gonna start taking screenshots. It's gonna look a little weird, but I want people to get the love. Local, thank you for following after a 12-hour shift. May you feel the taps until you nap. There's so much love coming up. I see huge lifts. Huge lifts coming through. In case you're wondering why I tap, it's to try to make up as much love I can in return to all of you. It's basically the gig. It feels good for the ears, but in the same light, I'm trying to keep up with all of you beautiful people who come in here after long days, difficult trials, and just seeking a lift, and you're giving a lift. It's no joke. It's no joke. I feel it. I see it. I look down a lot. I look at what people are doing. Thank you for the follows. Oh, the whispers. Yeah, demonic, you know. Basically, thank you, Neo, for saying that too about the taps. I'm trying to listen to you folks. What I said to myself tonight was 3 hours of taps, like it's gotta happen. I gotta give 3 hours of taps. I'm outside, so there's gonna be no flushing of toilets, No ambient sounds. It's just gonna be nature, taps, and my whispers. That's what you're gonna get tonight. It's a simple formula, but you know how it works. Simple recipes sometimes lead to the best results. That's just what we're gonna have. A little bit of lighting from a freaking spotlight. I got my heart here for you. I got taps on tap until you nap. Got messages coming in big. The nature sounds, I forgot about those local. Yeah, just listen to them. They're crazy. It's from an actual forest. Deborah, thank you for following. Flushing toilet ASMR we are for. Says Rin. Rin, I might have to disappoint you tonight. I'm actually outside. Austin says it's peaceful out there. Nature sounds are making the tapping better. Thank you. That's great. Listen. 20 meters from here is the edge of a forest. In that forest, there are owls, coyotes, tons of crickets, cicadas, crazy stuff. All night. All night. Christy says, it's lovely to listen to while I read. Thank you. I'm pinning and taking screenshots because I want to send this love back to all of you beautiful people. Did you... I totally closed the screen. There. I'm so happy that you love listening to this while you read. I totally shut the phone just there. It went black. Complete blackout. Chewy, thank you for following. You know, thank you for following. People joining up, having a good time. Austin, thank you to all of you beautiful people. Just so you know, this is your captain speaking. My name is William. Thank you for flying Immortal Type Airlines. Just so you know, we are currently accelerating, drilling into Earth core. We are drilling into Earth core, and we're going to the center, to where there is a singularity that will take us to the void tonight. The destination is the void. You will not believe how crazy this place is. It's so much fun. To do that, we get to 30k likes. That means we have the energetic charge for us to open the portal and dive in as a collective. So keep at it. Thank you for the beautiful follows. You're so real for that. Thank you. Positive affirmations, please. Hey, no, okay, you know what? You know. I laughed for a second. Just know that this is me. Sometimes I get through half of the message. I think it's like there's a joke coming, and then I realize you really need something. So, legit, I'm gonna give you an affirmation right now, and we're gonna lift together for you, okay, gave a big opened heart day, and many of you have. I heard about a 12-hour shift coming through. People are coming off of a hard day during difficult times when there's not a lot of love out there, and all I see are hearts coming up. So you found the corner of the universe where we will all use this energy together. So for right now, let's send a collective love bomb right over to say thank you for being here, for being awake on this day, and for being alive, and for holding together 50 to 100 trillion cells as an amalgamation of love after a hard day. And anyone else who needs it right now, get it. This is for you to be recognized for your truth. And now we go back to the taps I tapped for you, We are flying to Austin. That's where we fly to this evening. Look, all these beautiful follows. Listen, I can't keep up with all of you beautiful people. It's just like big eyes. It's the truth, you are an amalgamation of 50 to 100 trillion cells. That's ridiculously incredible. Toasted, thank you for the follow. Gert, thank you for the follow. Humblebee, thank you for the follow. TikToker, thank you for the lifts. I see all the love. Once we get to 30,000 likes, I see a beautiful moth. We are going to open up a singularity and dive into the void tonight. The void is crazy. And depending on how things go, Evan says, I had a presentation today. I'm so tired. You're going to pass out. Fawn says, you're very pretty. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you for saying that. That's very kind. I haven't been called pretty recently. That's very nice. It's a unique compliment for an old man such as myself. Thank you. Gonna take a screenshot of that because I want to send the love back to people. Twist, thank you for following. Princess Art in human form, king. I love you all so much. We're halfway. We're already halfway there, 15 minutes into the live. People are sharing. Evan says you're not old. Okay, definitely have to pin that. Definitely have to pin that. That's crazy. Thank you, Evan, for saying that. I'm being sure that I'm touching the right buttons here. Touching the right buttons because I literally shut off the phone just a moment ago. Liara, thank you for sharing. Brian, Cardenas, thank you for following. Rubber baby buggy bumpers, the seething CCZ and sufficeth us. I'm gonna do vocal exercises for tingles in a little bit. You're looking like you're 20, young king. You're so sweet. Thank you. 20s, you're unbelievable. People are crazy, unbelievable. I have the new to consumer. Thank you for the follow. We got, okay. I just have to hold up the heart. I'm totally 45. But since you're saying these things, I feel my life being dialed back. Totally dialed back. It's crazy. My tired brain is pinned. Screenshot coming up. I'm just gonna do this all night. Where's the philosophy ASMR? It's coming, Rin. It's coming. It's unintentional every single time, but then when I dive into like talking about lotus flowers, being called Alan Watts without a British accent is perhaps one of the nicest compliments I've ever heard. Thank you. Casey Anthony. Hey. What's up? Evan, do you have a YouTube channel? I do. It's the same. It's Immortal Arts. And by the way, there will be a premiere at 11 o'clock tonight of what we filmed yesterday. The replay from yesterday is tonight at 11. So if you want to have 6 hours of continuous ASMR, stay here until 11 and then go there for the premiere. I'll be checking in there, saying hi to all the people. So you'll have it play through until 2 in the morning. Definitely pass out. So yes, I have a YouTube channel. It's Immortal Arts. Go check it out. It's just starting. People are going into it and liking it now. So I'm putting all of the replays up there for folks. So if you like these triggers and you're like, oh, I love that trigger, just tell me. I'll continue it so that everyone passes TF out. And then you'll see it the next night on YouTube. It's about being an efficient machine, cranking out things all the time, like there's no tomorrow. Question mark Española says, I actually think you look like David Harbour. Now what I have to do, because of that, I have to actually pin it, screenshot it, and now I have to research who David Harbour is. I have to research who it is. Holy guacamole, speaking of Española. We are at 21,800 likes. People are cranking. You're just cranking right now. So we're going to be going in to the center of the earth tonight. It's crazy. The void is insane. I love the void. Some people don't like it so much, but I love the void. There's a special guest there tonight, Leia. Thank you for following. Asks, have you ever told you look like Tom Segura? I haven't, but I'm going to pin it and research it. You're giving me all this research to do. Research. Austin asks, do you have a YouTube? Yes, I'm going to respond to this. You folks are amazing. It is. Let's do this at Immortal Arts. It's either Immortal Arts or Immortal Arts ASMR. You'll find it. Young Sean Connery. Okay, that has to be pinned. I'm not going to make it back into the house today. My ego's going to be so big from these compliments. I think.
Thank you for streaming this evening here with Sean Connery. So happy to have you here with me. I might get into my Austin Healey and take off. I'd like to play golf now that I'm dead. I've heard that you're going to come and visit me this evening in the center of the earth.
26,000. 4 more thousand. And then you can just chill on the thumbs. You can chill on your thumbs. That voice in a roleplay is needed, King.
So you want me to be Sean Connery one evening? Come in and give you taps until you take a nap. Pretend I'm James Bond. Everyone will say I'm a terrible person, a misogynistic man with a beard, peppered, from Scotland.
Yes, indeed.
But at least I'll be playing a role.
Okay, just... Now everyone's gonna go to YouTube for that highlight. These are the moments. Jarkatin, thank you for following. Your smile warms my heart. It's so wholesome.
Well,
thank you. Question mark Española. Okay, we're there. Let's count it down. 21, 2, 29, 2, sorry. 29, 3, 29, 4, 29, 5, 29, 6, 29, 7, 3K. Let's do it. 29, not 3K. 29, 9. Here we go. Pia's here. One of the 7 creative planets has arrived. We have a legit subscriber in the room just on time for us to go into the center of the earth. Okay, everybody. Be prepared. If you have never gone into the center of the earth before, we're going to do this. Pia coming in on point with the emoji above sea level. Now we're going to go flip side. Flip side. Oh, it's okay, Pia. You're spot on. We're taking all that 30K and we're going to flip side that. What was the movie that began with Z that Sean Connery was in? I forget, Deborah. I forget. Thank you for these. Me see. You're going to make me speak without whispering. In a good way. I'm taking screenshots of all of your love tonight, and I'm just gonna run this tomorrow on TikTok to show you how beautiful and kind and amazing you all are. Polar, thank you for following. So listen, in order for us to make it to the center of the earth, we have to go first to Antarctica. So gear up. We're flying to Antarctica. So Pia, you are right. We do have to actually go first 30,000 feet above sea level in order for us to land on Antarctica. We're going to McMurdo Station. Small population of people there, mostly researchers, scientists. But we're going there. Yeah, get your jacket, India, for sure. You look like Ward Cameron. I love your esports. Thank you. I don't know where I have to do research. I'm going to do research tonight. Making me feel at home here. I love you. All of you. I love you so much. Seriously, no joke. I love you all so much. No joke. I feel so comfortable here. It feels so good. Excuse me. X Jane, thank you for following. So listen. The plane ride isn't as comfortable as normally because we have to be in this type of it's a transport plane because there's research equipment and a bunch of stuff there and a lot of nerds. That's great. I love nerds. I am a nerd. I'm talking about Lake Vostok. How could I not be a nerd? Pia, same thing. Oh, thank you, Pia. Beautiful subscriber, beautiful person. Thank you for the follows. I'm a nerd too. Can you repeat words? Okay. Robbie. Yes, it's Robbie. I'm going to repeat words as soon as we get to Lake Vostok. Get in the plane. that Santa Claus is Saturn, secretively. And we're actually going to come across Saturn tonight. No more spoilers. I'm just going to tell you a story. But Robert asked for a few repeated words, so as we are traveling to Antarctica, it's going to be repeated words. My name is William. I'm your captain speaking. Thank you for flying Immortal Arts Airlines. Our destination this evening is McMurdo Station on Antarctica. We will be traveling one way, and then we will be going into a singularity, at which point we will come out on the other end at Bora Bora. As we are going, please stay buckled in. This is a turbulent ride, and the landing is sometimes shady. So just hang in there. Yes, Saturn is in the house tonight, for sure. Santa Claus is Saturn. Celebrating Santa Claus is celebrating Saturnalia. It was a week-long celebration in ancient Rome. It was the best holiday of the year, arguably, because everyone was treated equally. Everyone. And everyone gave gifts to one another for a week and pulled pranks on each other, and there were no consequences. It was an amazing celebration. So, yeah. We only celebrate Saturnalia for 1-2 days now, but it used to be a full-blown week. Yeah, it's a cool holiday. Ancient Rome. Okay. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. The seething sea ceaseth and sufficeth us. The seething sea ceaseth and sufficeth us. The seething sea ceaseth and sufficeth us. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Sleep as we make our way across the continents to the South Pole. We are arriving through Fold, accelerated transport. The landing is on ice. Don't be alarmed if you hear the sounds of deep echoes coming from underneath, from the reverberations and the life forms underneath. Elise, thank you for following. Oh, whoever said thank you, I found a new daily live thank you. I'm pinning compliments and kindnesses and good things, just nice things. And I'm taking screenshots and I'm going to share them with the community tomorrow. Just so you know. Thank you, Aubrey. It's lovely. Just grabbing all this love. So if I stop with the taps for a little while, I'm just grabbing a moment for tonight. It's one of those things we should do once in a while. Allison, thank you for following. So we're coming to a slowing down now. We're coming to a halt on a patch of ice. Sounds of the wind outside. McMurdo Station, full of scientists, eccentrics, all walks of life from different parts around the world, experimenting. But tonight, we're just gonna go check in at our location where there's an open mic, say hello to some people, listen to some songs. Yeah, hey, what's up? Davina, thank you for following. Welcome. The next voice of Prehistoric Planet. Thank you. I'm like robbing certain scenarios from Werner Herzog. But I love Antarctica. I love Antarctica. I want to go. It's got the cleanest water, by the way, on the planet. So fill up your bottled water right now. It's untouched, pristine, beautiful. Fill up. minutes since we reached 30,000 square feet. I'm going to give you about 5 minutes of just wind sound, so go explore the outside of Antarctica. Make sure you bundle up. Explore the mountainous regions as we are going toward Lake Vostok. We'll be diving into Lake Vostok this evening. Bob Ross back from the dead, just replacing Alaska with Antarctica. No mistakes, only happy accidents. Yes, Bobby, we will do repeated words after this, for sure. Bobby's locked in, dialed in right now, I get it. Okay, wind until 8:37, so if I don't respond, I'll be responding with joy in my eyes to all of you. And then I'm going to do repeated words for another 3 minutes. And at 8:40, we go to Lake Vostok and we're diving in to go to the void. Thank you, Christina. Here we go. Enjoy Antarctica as we walk to Lake Vostok, which is a real place, from McMurdo Station. Blessings. Thank you, Allison, for following. Robert, this is for you. And if you have a word that you want repeated, so long as it's PG, I'm happy to oblige. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Thank you, Rachel. Rachel says the background nature sounds are great with this too. Thank you. Pinned. We are actually have never received a galaxy before. Thank you so much. This is an incredible moment for me. I've seen them a lot in my travels here on TikTok, but I've never before received one. And it feels wonderful to receive such a generous gift. Thank you. Sorry, typo. No, it's okay. It's okay if I happen to miss something too. The coyotes, some of them are coy dogs, which are domesticated dogs that have mixed with coyotes, and they live in the woods, and they come really close. I've seen a few in my walks, especially in the winter, when the winter makes the forest bare, because it's mostly deciduous trees. Deciduous trees that you can go by and pluck the leaves. You can pluck the leaves right now. There are walnuts falling, so if you hear, those are walnuts from a walnut tree falling. Actual nature outside today. It's very calm, and we had some rains, and it's settled. Where are you located? I am in New England, and that's as far as I go, though. Thank you for asking. I'm a New Englander. Yeah. So, I love New England. It's the East Coast. It sounds like a dream to live amongst. Corey says it's a really beautiful place. And when you can just walk right here into the woods, there's a forest trail, and it's all marked, and it's beautiful. And I go, and I do birding, and I watch birds. I look at deer. I watch deer jumping. It's like they can fly when they jump. They just... Thank you for asking, Christina. New England here too, Jess says. Welcome, New Englander Jess. And anyone else from New England tuning in. Quite a night we have here, though it's been a season of rains. Very unusual to have this much precipitation. Lots of flooding. Thank you for the follow, Cinnamon Girl Lee. And for its M bags, thank you for following. What states make up New England? Fig asks. So, correct me if I'm wrong, Jess. We are north of the tri-state, and it's Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, Maine, New Hampshire. Did I miss one? I think that's all of them. Bryson says DMV 4. 4. Clever says New England here too. Awesome. Lots of New Englanders. Lots of New Englanders. Emmy too, also from New England. This is amazing. Welcome. We'll enjoy the evening outside tonight. I have my plush robe on, and I'm very toasty and comfortable, and my beard is helping. Lots of New Englanders coming through, so it's so nice. Okay, listen. Straight ahead, we have Lake Vostok. A hole's been drilled, but before we go in, Stella, thank you for the share. Corey says, I'm in Ohio, not too far. I've driven through Ohio. I drove cross-country in 2012 by myself, and I drove through Ohio. I stayed overnight in Ohio for my first night. That's where I pit stopped. Christina says Ohio too. It's a lovely state. It's beautiful, and the people are very nice. Like, that stood out to me. The kindness of people there. Tennessee says CJ Green. Alligators from Ohio. We got Ohioans. Lots of Ohioans. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Indiana. Thank you, Juanita, for the hat and mustache. Taylor says I'm in Washington State, West Coast. New Jersey, Stella. I used to live in New Jersey. I used to live in Freehold. Denver, Colorado. Aiden says New York. 6 of them. Okay, I think I got them. That's an awesome way to depict it. I'm going to pin that. Thank you, Jess. slightly. Riley, thank you for following. Though people will probably figure out where I am eventually. Wisconsin. Who else? Where are you from? Pretty close to you, Kansas. North Carolina here, says Allison. Nice. East Coast. Kansas. So, a little further in, right? If I'm not mistaken. These are states that I haven't visited that I wish to visit. North Carolina, I went to an airport there once. See how unknowledgeable I am. Texas, yes, I know there are folks from Houston. 20% of the viewers are from Houston. So, and there's some folks from LA here too. At least 10% from LA. I used to live in Santa Monica on 6th Street, right near the 4th Street Promenade. It was epic. I loved my time there. I was a yogi, practicing yoga every single day. So nice. It's a different lifetime. Rin, thank you for following. Delaware. Hey, I am a blue hen. Let's pin that. Speaking to a blue hen right here. Graduated from University of Delaware in 2001. That's my old stomping grounds right there. Newark. I wouldn't dare say it's Newark. It's Newark. Alex, Texas, just dropping it.
Texas.
More messages. I used to live in Las Vegas. This is my type of guy. Yes, Newark is New Jersey. That's right, Newark, New Jersey. Distinctly different than Newark, Delaware. Have to make the distinction. I used to live right there off of Main Street. Debauchery. Back in 2001, it was total debauchery. I was a mess. During those years, a mess. Julia, thank you for following. CJ Green asks, let's pin it. Asks, what's your favorite place to travel to? Oh, I'm scanning. Okay, I have places. San Luis Potosí, Mexico. Cuba in Quintana Roo, Mexico. San Francisco, California. North now. I heard it's taken the turn for some hard times. Muir Woods, let's just say it. It's like from another planet. Sedona, Arizona. From another planet. Boston. Where else? I'll give you my top 10. Is it nice out there? Thank you, Bob. Robbie, thank you. Black Cat. San Luis Potosí, yes. Love San Luis Potosí. It's beautiful. What's my favorite state? That's a tough one. There's so many states I haven't been to. Do you want me to give you the favorite state that I've visited? Or what I would imagine being my favorite state? I'll wait for an answer. Yes. I guess that means I answer both questions. College area is nice, but a lot more crimes than there used to be. That's a bummer. Used to be a fun place. I would just walk on Main Street, get gelato, go to the Iron Horse, get a pitcher of craft beer, go to open mic nights, play music, go to the Stone Balloon on mug night. Beers were 75 cents. They were. Well, drinks were 75 cents. Slices of pizza across the street. 2 for $1. I mean, come on. Sedona, I was born in Phoenix, but Sedona is gorgeous, Corey Ray says. It is. It's magic. Oh, forgive me, I was remiss to mention Moab. Moab is just insane. Breckenridge, Colorado, insane. San Diego, California, insane. San Jose, insane. Muir Woods, insane. Mendocino County, insane. California, you don't have to leave. Get everything in California. Lake Tahoe, unbelievable. Unbelievable. I want to settle in Tahoe. That's where I want to end up. Hyper says, what's up, man? Not much. Just grabbing screenshots of all the love coming through. Someone sent a melon. I don't want to miss that. Anna Meyer sent over a melon. Thank you, Anna. That's a beautiful gift. Oh, Robbie says. Robbie's like, by the way, William, you were telling a story and we were in Antarctica and you were repeating words before you went off track. I will repeat Antarctica for sure. We'll go back to Lake Vostok. And I will save the vault for you, Robbie. We'll go to the vault when you come back. That's my promise. States I haven't been to that I believe are insanely amazing. Hawaii, Alaska. I want to go. America's amazing. Look, if you're from the U.S., it's an amazing country. Love America. When you go west of Chicago, it opens up. It's just open. If you think it's overpopulated, get past Chicago, and then it's just 360 degrees of farmland. You can see the horizon 360 degrees around you, and literally trip. You can trip out. Driving. I was driving for hours, looking at the sunset, and just cruising, and having a spiritual experience, looking at the sun, setting amongst cornfields. And I fell in love with America. America. Atlanta, Georgia, coming in, Andrew. Atlanta's beautiful. My dad lived in Atlanta for a while, working there. Every time I've gone there, it's been an amazing experience. It's a wonderful city. You've got something special there. All of you do Raleigh, North Carolina. Never been, but I've been told it's amazing. Same with Mississippi. Look, opinion on Florida. I love Orlando. What can I say? It's got a place in my heart as a child within. Orlando is what I know of Florida, and I know that's super cliche. That's the answer that everyone gives. I'd love to go to the Keys. I'd love to just see Jupiter Island, just for the sake of saying I went there. I've been to Miami. It's just a bit too fast for this old man and such as me. It's like really fast. How can I explain Miami? It's like there's always something going on. People love that. Look, Mexico City is a lot like that too. Mexico City has that type of vibe. It's very fast. But for a man like me, like New England, in a night like this, people would say, dude, get me out of here. I need something else other than the crickets and your voice. Even the taps don't work. Get me to a city. So it's like, the weather is so fickle there. And here's the thing. You're there for a reason, right? Everyone's at their place for a reason. It's because it resonates with you. And there's beauty to be found in every small town or city. The United States is a magnificent country. From my experience, my limited experience, driving it cross country, interacting. Oh, look, Minnesota, Minneapolis. Some of the kindest people on the planet, and it's some of the coldest weather you will ever experience. People from Minneapolis are so kind. So, I know this may go against what people think or whatever. I don't know. These are my experiences. CJ asks, what are your thoughts on the United States military? go out every single day putting their lives on the line. So I would say the same about law enforcement. I would say the same about the person cleaning windows on the outside of a skyscraper. I would say the same about garbage collectors. I would say the same about people going into an office that's toxic. I would say the same about someone who's going into a classroom where the students want nothing but to make fun of you. I would say the same about someone who's writing a book for the first time. You're taking leaps of faith. All of it is seen in a different way as a form of sacrifice. No idea says my son just got deployed. Let's say a prayer for safety and protection. Right? You're enlisting in a few months. Prayers for your protection and safety. For your protection and safety. For minimal losses on all ends. For there to be peace as a result of your service. That's my prayer. That there be peace as a result. You're welcome. Everyone is making a sacrifice by being alive. Every single second of your life. All 149 of you. Every second of your life. Between 3 and 6 million cells are dying. Right now. While I sit and lounge. While you're in your home or wherever you are. And at the same time, that same amount of cells are being rejuvenated in your body. This is a miracle. So we all bring in our life experiences and we make major decisions with our lives. Regardless if it's sitting in a room or going out. These are all sacrifices with these cells. And these cells stay alive for us. Because we're miracles. Every human being is a miracle. That's how I see it. So when you tell me there's sacrifices happening, my prayers go to you. I want you to be safe. When you tell me you're from a certain city, I want you to feel like I love your city. Because I love this earth. I love you. There are two ways to say I love you in Spanish. Te quiero and te amo. Te amo is for like the romantic love. I'm saying te quiero. I care about you. I love you as a neighbor. I care about you all. Air Force. My father is an Air Force veteran with tinnitus. From jet engine blasts blasting in his ears over and over again over the years. My grandfather was a tank operator in the Korean War. And a very, very funny man. No longer alive. His brother was a jockey. 4'8". My grandfather was 5'2". Tank operator. Didn't mind that he was scrunched into a small space with other guys that were constantly messing with him. Life is crazy. Life is crazy. I'm short, says no ID. Yeah, it's like, I'm not bashing height at all. I'm just saying, he fit into a tank comfortably. It's like, that's the story. My grandfather was big in stature. Yeah, don't take any offense to what I'm saying. Even though you might see me go red as a result of thinking, oh my God, I think I might have offended someone. See how I skirt? That's why we go into story. So we can dive into the world of the imaginative. Alright. Ever been to Tennessee? I haven't. Though I would love to go to Nashville. I've been invited to Nashville and I would love to go. Sí, hablo español. Yes, I speak Spanish fluently. What's your opinion on the Tri-City area? Pretty much my same opinion on America. I love all of the areas. Look, New York. Walk out of Grand Central Station for the first time, being a foreigner to New York, not being born there, and you're walking into like a virtual reality simulation. It's insane. It's unlike anything that I've ever experienced. The noise is unique. The wind is unique. The sounds are unique. The visualizations are intense. New York is incredible. It's a high voltaic city. It's just like City is crazy. It's crazy intense. It's vibrant. It's competitive. It's cutthroat. And it's also very compassionate at the same time. Like, depending on how far you wander, you know, you never know what you'll find in New York. Crazy place. Mimo, thank you for following. Caltech VR, thank you for following. Julius, Nicholas, yeah, that's right. Thanks for following. Justin, you too. Rogersville. Not familiar. Nashville is cool, very busy. I live in the Northeast Tennessee on the VA border. State line. Cool. Fortner, thank you for following. Cooper, thank you. CJ, thank you for following. For you folks that have stuck around, thanks for the follows. Hi. It says letters that I can't quite make out. IRRE. Ryan, hello from Texas. I know there are folks from Houston that tune in. Welcome. Born and raised in Nashville, Karen says. Nice. I have a good friend, a musician friend, who lives in Nashville. He's a singer-songwriter. You'll see. He's in the list of videos I have. His name is Dave. Rogersville. Okay, CJ says Rogersville is Northeast Tennessee between the Tri-Cities. So I mistake. When you say Tri-Cities, that's not Tri-State, correct? So I mistook that. Please correct me. Hello from Pennsylvania. I love Pennsylvania. I love Pittsburgh. I love Philadelphia. Pittsburgh is a long drive. I didn't realize that until I made it. Penn State. I played a gig at Penn State once. That was fun. Played some music there, had a great time. Penn State loves the party and loves football more than I realized. Dot, thank you for following. Griffith, thank you for following. It's such a big long drive, but it's a great place to visit. Yeah, I love Pittsburgh. Carnegie Mellon. Carnegie Mellon's a beautiful campus. I had a chance to visit there, see a game there. And I went to a graduation there. It was really nice. Okay, so Logan says Tri-City area is here in Tennessee. Okay, 2-3 cities make up people sound. Let's pin that. Yeah, you know, I screwed it up. I thought it was the Tri-State. Oh, the Delaware Water Gap. I went on a canoe down the Delaware Water Gap. And I nearly died. That was fun. I ate like 3 plates of eggs and French toast when I finally got out of the water and made it back alive. That was a good time. The Delaware Water Gap. Stacy, thank you for following. CJ says Tri-State area is amazing though. It was going a little more local. Yeah. I'm learning now. So, by the way, New Jersey has a lot of farmland and the best tomatoes in the business. You will not find a more delicious heirloom tomato than in New Jersey. Also has the best ice cream I've ever tasted from Jersey cows. So if you go to Jersey Freeze and have a soft serve cone from Jersey Freeze, you will be forever addicted to that soft serve ice cream. It also has great music venues. New Jersey is a pretty sweet state. The beaches in New Jersey at Manilow King are off the hook, and the boardwalks are really fun. For those who may have thought of New Jersey as something different, you're in for a lot of surprises there. It's a really fun state. Let's see. CJ says absolutely. That's part of what makes pizza in Jersey and New York so good. The tomatoes are amazing. That's a good point. Though, have you tried pizza from Connecticut, from New Haven? CJ. Okay, Paige needs love. Let's give it. No doubt. Let's do it. Amy Baby says I'm from the Jersey Shore. It's so beautiful. I love the Jersey Shore. Love it. I had so much fun there in my earlier years. Everybody, let's give some love to Paige. Okay. Ask and you shall receive, Paige. I'm here. We're all here. We got 152 people ready and willing to send some love to you, okay? So just receive. Open your arms and receive. Feel it. See all this love coming through. The temperature's dropping a little bit, so we're all just gonna huddle in a little bit. We're on Antarctica. We're about to go into Lake Vostok. It's gonna be a cold evening. So if you see me shivering, it's just because it's part of the game. Cole, thank you for following. So listen, you're loved. Welcome. Just hang here, okay? Paige, you're okay. You're pure spirit, and you're with us now, so just hang out. Get some taps. Feel good. People are really good. Loving people from all different walks. Hear all the different cities that we're from. All the different places that we're from. We're all here to lift each other. Maddie, thank you for following. Thank you, Maddie. Autumn, thank you for the love. Sending that. Okay, so we're gonna dive back into story now, folks. So in the event that I don't respond directly, like vocally, it's not because I'm trying to neglect you at all. It's simply concentration on story and taps and whispers and things so that people can dive in and get some really deep relaxation and sleep. As we're now at 9 o'clock, I like to focus the rest of the night until about 10:45, so about the next hour and 45 minutes will be concentrated directly on you receiving your tingles. And it is actually getting a little chilly here, so if I start to shiver a little bit, don't mind me. I'm just gonna huddle in. You can see the actual vapor coming from my mouth. Proof that I'm in New England on this evening. It's all good. It's good for me. I'm gonna Wim Hof it. And we're gonna dive deep, deep, deep into Lake Vostok. So I'm gonna ask everyone now. We need to go graphene active. Tap your graph blast here, please. India, thank you for the roses. So lovely. Thank you. I'm gonna ask everyone to go graphene active. What that means is you're gonna tap your graph blast right here. It's gonna put on your graph shield. This is gonna maintain your body temperature at an optimal level because we're gonna go in 7 leagues deep. It's gonna get very cold, very dark. You're not gonna see a lot of light for a while until we reach the core. Once we're in Earth core, the light will come back in a way, and that's when we're gonna fold into the void. A few things to note in the void. The void is mostly cave-like, rocky. There's illumination there, and there's a large bar. I suggest that everyone stay at the bar. Get yourself a meal, a salad, some food, maybe whatever you want to eat. And I'm going to introduce you to the bartender when we arrive. There are non-alcoholic beverages as well for those who are underage or don't drink. Plenty of things to enjoy while you're there. Refreshments, tea, things like that. And we're just going to meet with the bartender who's going to introduce himself, or itself rather I should say, when we arrive, and show you a little bit of the Akashic Archives. The Akashic Archives are the archives of the past, and we might have a chance to see some moments in history that we haven't perused in a long time that were lost in the Library of Alexandria when it burned. Corey ASMR just shouted me out in the live. Okay, Corey, I want to get that. Thank you, Corey. Corey, I checked out your ASMR. It's epic. And so I'm looking for you now so I can pin you and say thank you. Thank you, Corey, for coming in and for your love. Yeah. Thank you. Anyway, I'm going to pin this. Thank you. Thank you for saying that, Maddie. That's really nice. Corey gives tons of love to his viewers and puts a lot of beautiful work into creating sounds that are totally unique. I just saw Corey's ASMR 2 nights ago for the first time. I'm new to TikTok, so this is all very much an integration for the first time. So thank you, Corey. Thank you, Kayla. You're so kind to say that Kayla is one of the first to come to this channel and provide support. And Kayla is a wonderful moderator. Just so you know, if you need anything, you can speak with her and she'll help you. He's using one of my tingles right now. Is he tapping? Activate your graph plas. Put it on. The hole's been drilled. We're going in 7 leagues deep. That's awesome. Tell Corey I love his ASMR. I checked it out 2 nights ago. And I am here for the long haul to collaborate, talk, and just appreciate his work, which I already do. So, we're drilling. Cross says, how you doing, man? I've been here the last 2 days, but I couldn't because of the sub only yet. That was just a mistake, Cross. So, hey, this is really tingly. I'm following. Thank you, Steven. I'm sick, and this is so comforting to stumble upon. Thank you. This is amazing. You know, folks, I explained earlier that I'm just pinning and taking screenshots because I want to feed this back to the community to show how much love there is and how incredible you all are. So, yeah, Kayla did that special. That's hard to figure out. I don't know the answer. You're gonna have to ask her. Okay, folks. So, I just want to say thank you. Thanks to Corey. Thanks to everyone who told me that. Maddie, thank you for your kindness. All of you incredible people for saying that this is helpful to you. The fact that this serves you in some way gives me reassurance and an affirmation that I'm in the right place, that I found a place where I can serve people with love. And that's been my prayer for the last 11 years. No cap. It's been a lot of stumbling, a lot of falling, a lot of crashing and burning, a lot of embarrassing moments. And I granted I'll still have them, but I know at least I found some people who want this for their well-being. And you can count on me delivering affirmations from my heart that I know have helped me through very challenging, difficult times, so that you can rise above and ascend and grow and be proud of those moments when they were most difficult. Ascendancy is the plan while we're here, even though we're plunging deep into Lake Vostok. Run Wide says hello. Hi. Deborah says hello from Indiana. Hello, Deborah. RJ says, hey, I'm imagining people are coming here en route from Corey, to which I am very grateful. I'm going to send Corey a message and say, hey, I've got a Blackwing pencil on the way to you if you'd like. Let's see what he says. I've got a great collection of limited edition Blackwings that are very hard to find, that are very rare. Hey, user 719287272, thank you for following. Nathan, thank you for following. Chris Anthony 717, thank you for following. Hey, from Boston. Love Boston. I write a lot about Boston in my fiction. Welcome, Nick. Not just found you randomly, but you're amazing and I love your content. Thank you very much for that kind message. Thank you. So everyone has their graph plas on. Don't mind the darkness, don't mind the cold, and don't mind my lack of response. I'm here to serve you, to keep the light for the next 45 minutes until 10 o'clock. We will spend the remainder of the evening in the void, but these next 45 minutes are deep sea diving. We have to go 7 leagues, explore. There's crazy life going on down here. Thank you, Harmony. There's crazy life forms, and if we're lucky, we might actually come across Alia Ro, who often comes down here to meditate in the darkness. You're gonna hear me breathing through the nose, and the only reason why is because I'm generating heat with my breath right now, and this is not a joke. It's probably 45 degrees, 50 degrees now, Fahrenheit. So as the temperature drops, for me to continue with my movement with my hand start shaking, I will have to breathe through my nose and concentrate on my breath. Thank you for the love and sustaining me while I'm outside on this evening. Thank you for the love, harmony, I feel it. Thank you, everyone. So let's dive in and concentrate on our deep sea dive. I'm going to tuck my hands into my pocket just to keep them warm as a hand warmer, so as to maintain my body heat. I'm just going to do a little bit of Wim Hof. It's like long, deep breathing for maintaining body temperature.
Kind of taught me.
Thank you, Pia. Pia is one of our subscribers, the first ones. Thank you, Stephen. We are diving into Lake Vostok, 7 leagues deep. Graph shields activated. Drifting. And for those who have been here the last few nights, take your sundog Parhelion with you. It's a mechanized robot. To have more ample space and illumination as we dive. Personally, I love going in the darkness. Just knowing I'm diving south, just going deep into the unknown. Once we get to 10 o'clock tonight, we'll reach the membrane of the singularity. We will cut it and pass through together. At that point, around 10 o'clock, I will ask that everyone gather together. Till then, just explore the deep sea in Antarctica, the cleanest water on the planet. Take some with you. Take some home. I'm tucking in just to warm the hands. That's all. Thank you for the follows. Drift with us into the deep sea. We are in Antarctica, in Lake Vostok, and we are traveling toward the center of the earth. Thank you, V, and to all the followers coming in. Welcome. Feel at home. By day and by night we are advancing, diving, moving forward. Love gives us richly all things to enjoy. It is the infinite intelligence and life force within us that sustains our bodies, gives us movement, and propels us through the great deep. Thank you for saying that, Leah. Thank you, Pia, for the tiny daddy. for saying that. I feel blessed, and I only pray that everyone is experiencing their wins. I feel they're happening, and I would love to hear when you have a breakthrough, relief, moments of clarity. These things matter to me, to know of your victories in life. As we live together, we all rise together. Nice to rise. We all rise together. Thank you. Thank you, Sheila. To all of you who have offered love, thank you. Now back to the right, so you may receive. You'll notice when I shift to the left hand, it's for brief moments in time. This is the giving hand. By day and by night, we are advancing, moving forward, growing. Love gives us richly all things to enjoy. Love is the source of our supply and the life principle within us. And I know we are alive and well, now and every moment of time and space. And I am forever grateful for this truth. Forever grateful. Thank you for the shares and the kindness and the goodness of all of you. This is your truth. Truth on display. And what it does is it heals and recovers the fragments, those lost stories that don't serve anymore. We take it back. We take it back. All of it. Repurpose it for our lives to flourish. By day and by night, we are advancing, lifting, moving forward. This love gives us richly all things to enjoy. For each of us is born from one cell, and now we are 50 to 100 trillion, all together in a single human body. That makes us rich with life, rich with ability and purpose, rich with intelligence, beyond measure. The outside world pales in comparison to your truth. Feel this as true, and you will come in contact with this intelligence, and it will speak truth and act through you, and you as its instrument. Just as you became a baby that walked, you believed, and one day you ran across the room and made it. Believe in this intelligence, that it feeds you your life experience. Become connected to it, and it will feed you ability beyond measure. It will feed you success. It will feed you wealth. It will feed you fulfilling love. tips of your fingers and toes. Cells die in this very moment. Tens of thousands dying, as if they're jumping off cliffs to just experience you take a single step. At the same time, from the marrow of your bones, millions of cells pour out into your body. Brand new life, carrying with it the same intelligence that's always existed in all life. This intelligence doesn't die. It's what formulates the cohesion of atoms, molecules, subatomic particles. It's an intelligence that does not die. And you are that. So you are ancient, and you are traveling into the depths of Lake Vostok, because your mind allows it. You can think of being there, imagine it, see it, and be present here at the same time. That is power. And through this nation of images, or imagination, you plunge into the depths of Lake Vostok while living your life as a multi-dimensional being. One part of you in story, the other part at home, at work, walking, talking, living, but both places at the same time. There are no limits to your innate power. You're only limited to the thought itself. Thank you, everyone, for following. The philosophy is simple. You are alive. You observe. You are present. It's either that, or you're thinking of a story in the past, or speculating about the future. These are your choices. Being present, coming in contact with your feeling, observing the taps and the sounds between. And if you really concentrate beyond my whispers, you will hear the faint sounds of crickets in the distance. Listen, it requires concentration. The pattering of rainfall, the fog from my breath. Observe, and what you will find is the complexity of thought in your mind diminishes. You become present. You become aware that you are alive, and that the past was just another version of now. The future, it will be just another version of now. The only thing that allows you to create, the only thing that allows you fast travel, the only thing that allows you imagination is the now. It is where your power, your innate power, resides in its truth. It is not complex at all. It is a simple philosophy of presence. Say to yourself, I observe. I observe. I listen. I watch. Not to judge, not to label, not to define. I am. I exist. I observe. Cup your hand. can imagine what it looks like with your eyes closed. And through this simple exercise, you also get out of the mind and come in contact with the subtle body. It's a slight vibration of electricity that when you concentrate on it in this localized area, you can feel it. And as you start to imagine other areas of the body like your feet, legs, calves, elbows, head, neck, back, you can start to picture all these areas. And the subtle body's electric pulse travels. This is you. The same you that's been here since the first day you were born. This you has not aged. This you has always been. And it is what gives you your life experience. It is the captain of your vessel. And it is pure, unadulterated power. Blissful contact with the now. Anytime you are aware that you're observing, you have won. I tell this to people. What happens if I get in story? If I'm lost in some scenario? The person doesn't even realize they're saying to me, what if I get back into that when they're actually present? And I just start to laugh and I say, you're already present. You're talking about a what if scenario in the present moment. You've already defeated the system. You're already aware. You're already recovering your truth. Healing is in process just by realizing that you're outside of the story. Isaiah says Jesus loves you. Unknown says, wait, can you start over? I missed a lot. There's not a lot to miss. I'll give you the overall. Listen to the sounds of my voice without definition, as if this was the first day of your life and you had just come from the womb, without any acquisition of language or predisposed notions of this world. If that doesn't work, think of yourself as an alien species arriving and just observing. These words are sounds, nothing more. These gestures, movement of molecules, atoms, in cohesion that you're observing. By avoiding the definition of these things and wanting to know what it truly means, you are present. It's just a bummer for the brain because the ego doesn't want it to be that simple. The ego doesn't want it to be that easy. It wants complexity. It seeks it. It says, okay, you had your moment of zen, but let's go back to story. What about what happened today? What about what happened today? Thank you. Thank you, Juski. Thank you. So, thank you for all the follows and everything. It's a simple concept. Try not to put definitions or labels on the things that you're observing. Even though the mind or the ego, which is fearful of one thing only, obliteration. Basically, the ego is afraid of death and being alone at death. Those two things are what it concentrates on all the time. So being insulted, being told something horrible, the reaction in labeling that is a response to low-grade feeling of dying. It doesn't sound like it, but it is. It's a low-grade feeling of dying, being insulted, and putting meaning to it, and feeling toward it. That's why I say to people, just observe. Because if you're observing and you're not labeling any of it, sure, you may recognize this as a pattern from your past, but this time, you're just observing it. You're comfortable with the discomfort being alive. Observing. People say, hey, looks like you got your head in the sand. It looks like you got cotton in your ears. Okay, how am I going to respond to that judgment if I'm not labeling it? It's like anything else. I'm going to prove this to you. When I moved to Mexico, I didn't know a lick of Spanish. People used to come up to me blasting Spanish in my face and I wouldn't know any of it. Sometimes I would think that they were being really nice, and my wife at the time, who's now my ex-wife, who is Mexican, would say to me, that guy just insulted the hell out of you, said some really bad things because you cut him off. And I was like, oh, it seemed like he was being really nice. I don't know any of the words. I don't know what they mean. Other times, people would be saying things to me, and I would think that they were being really mean when in fact they were just trying to help me so that I wouldn't fall into peril. And you won't know until you label these things. Of course, for survival, I understand it's necessary, but we already have those labels. So just observe. Just observe what happens when you no longer respond to it in a way that's visceral, trying to stop it, or cancel it, or ghost it, or hurt it. Just let it pass through you. So you don't know the story of what I was talking about before. So what? You came here at the right time. It's the perfect time. Just let it go through you. Along for the ride for a while, I've gotten a lot of great perks. But the specific perks that are getting distributed tonight are for life. And they are significant in the world of Flipside that I've been writing about for the last 10 years. These skill points are bragging rights. So, to you, 222 of you, who happen to stumble or return with conviction this evening, expect some major upgrades to your life experience, and I want to hear all about it. I know. People are now wondering. Skill points. Skill points. For relaxing. Skill points. For relaxing. I saw that, Jay. That is very kind. Thank you. Relax. Let me just get a show of hands. Anyone have tingles yet? Any tingles happening? I'm wondering. Because it's been a little while. Okay, we got some confirmations coming in. B's got tingles. Okay, that's good. I'm glad the B's got tingles. Who else? Lots of folks. I'm just grabbing a screenshot. Me gusta mucho. I'll speak Spanish like Sean Connery.
Me gusta mucho. Me gusta ir al cinema. Cineteca Nacional. Me gusta jugar el golf. Y me gusta ser agente secreto.
Caitlin says I never got tingles in my life. That is a huge compliment. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you for the follow. Colin says you're a handsome guy. Thank you. I like that too. That makes me feel good. Whoops. I just sent someone an invite erroneously. Please ignore that.
gusta mucho sus complementos. Me gusta. Thank you. Mi nombre es Sean Connery. Y estoy aquí para darte tingles.
Unknown asks, what is my favorite kind of cheese? Son, dude, you called in the middle of TingleTown. One of my favorite cheeses. Jarlsberg Light. Have you ever tried Jarlsberg Light? It's amazing.
Comte cheese.
I second what Colette said. I love you all a lot. Seriously. Thank you. Uh-oh. It's starting to glitch. It's because I got a call from my son just now. He knows that I'm live, I think. I told him. I'm part Irish, yes. I am part Irish, correct. I have the same genetics as Tom Cruise. Can't you tell? Can't you tell? Yeah. He's got a better nose than I do, though. He's got a better nose. Though I have to say my nose has improved over the years. Because it used to be small. And so, facial features enlarge with age. And so I've literally grown into the nose. Or the nose has grown into my face. However it is. Colette says, I like your nose. Thank you. I don't think he has a better nose. I was asking because of your nose. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? So I'm thinking I need to do an ASMR night as Sean Connery speaking Spanish. I think it has to happen now. Danny Bradley, thank you for the follow. Oh boy, yes.
Something to look forward to. Colette. Matthew said you'll be there. It's great. I'll be rising from my grave for just an evening of ASMR. Ripperoni.
Ripperoni, Sean Connery. Rippity-doo-dah.
Rise from your grave.
Altered Beast. By the way, we can talk video games sometime too. I'm just trying to pass the time because we're now like 6 leagues out of 7 deep. Swimming. About to reach the membrane of the singularity below Lake Vostok. We've been making some distance tonight, haven't we? Everyone feeling good with the swim?
I'm gonna check your vitals. Right over here. Checking your vitals. Gonna check on the side too. Just checking in on your earlobes. Just checking in on your earlobes.
I gotta say, the reach over to kiss the neck, it's one of the joys of life, you know? Just reaching over to kiss the neck is a joy. It's a joy of human experience. Meg says something hilarious. Meg says, I just hear Chip Carey. It's the Grinch. You're a mean one, Meg. You're a mean one. It's true. It's true. Except that I love dogs. I love animals. The Grinch is an animal. Like, call PETA on the Grinch. Call PETA right now on the Grinch. Forgot I was supposed to be tapping for 3 hours. I'm sensing a lot of energetic anomaly in the room right now. It's a form of tension. It's hard to explain, but I sense it. People feeling things. The Grinch did an ASMR video on YouTube for real. It's crazy.
Merry Christmas, now get the hell out of here.
Nico, thank you for the follow. Miss Cute with double hearts. Jessica says, it's me. Colette asks, how did you get started on ASMR? It was more of a stumbling, you could say. It was more of a stumbling, honestly, Colette. Like the last 11 years I've just been trying all different things and failing. Not really the last 11 years, truth be told, since the pandemic. Since my route of Airbnb hopping and just trying to find something that works, I discovered that I was becoming quite lonely, actually. And I happened to come across, I believe it was Kit Kat. She's changed her name now. Katrine ASMR, which is one of the most wholesome, beautiful ASMR treatments that you can receive on the net. And so I discovered Katrine, and she was lovely to everyone, regardless if they were trolling, being mean. She was just is. I shouldn't say past. She is that way. And so I just started listening, and I'm like, oh, I like to be told that I'm welcome in this world. I like to be told that I am worthy of love. That's nice. I love ASMR. I think I love ASMR now. And then I became addicted, and I found all of these different practitioners, male and female, and just started exploring the Reiki treatments, the sound baths, the ear cupping, the different like triggers that are out there, and I just started to heal. And I was recovering some part of me that was deeply sad and in need of deep attention, and I got it. And so it always stayed there in the back of my mind that, okay, I've done voiceover in the past. I'm a musician by trade. I have rhythm. Thank you for that beautiful heart, by the way. Bear. Bear, you're nuts. Thank you, Bear. And so I figured, why not give it a shot? And so I started about half a month ago, like 15 days ago, about a moon cycle ago. After 4 years of complete and total failure in everything. Thank you, Bear. Bear, I just see tick, 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 65. Wow. Bear.
You're a man. You're a man.
Thank you, Jamie, for saying never give up. Jessica, thank you for following. So I started, right? Thank you for saying the patterns are so tingly. Thank you for all this. It's okay. No, thank you, all of you. so grateful to you. You know, all of this, it's like, all of this is amazing. So it started, and the first night, one of the first nights, people came in, and the sound was off. It was either too loud or muffled, not dialed in. And so people just started making suggestions, and I'd be like, okay, do you like that? Does that feel good? Does that give tingles? And we got dialed in. By the second or third night, Kayla, was it you? I think it might have been Kayla.
Howdy, partner. Thank you, Ben. Delivering the mustache you. So we do these things now, and those hats, oh my lord. What in tarnation? Got hats and mustachios throwing around.
I don't mean to be disrespectful toward anyone with an accent from the South. It's just my attempt. It's just wacky me. Just wacky me. So, people started dialing in the sounds. I think it was Kayla, actually. They requested, could you tap the screen with that pencil of yours? Because I was doing this for hours. I was just going, by day and by night, you are advancing, moving forward, and growing. Love gives you richly all things to enjoy. I'm now writing into your subconscious mind the idea of love's wealth. Love is the infinite intelligence within you, and by divine right, you are deserving of all things lovely in life. All the good now comes to pass in every moment of time and space. I was just going like that for an hour. Hours. So the first stream was like 6 hours, 45 minutes. The next one was like 6 hours, 5 hours, 45 minutes, just straight ASMR. And people were feeding sounds. And then finally somebody requested the tap. So I started doing it like this. And then it blew up. Thank you, Bear, for the corgi. Floating corgi. Cooper flies home. Legit. And so I started doing this tapping, right? And then I went to edit the video, the replay, the next night, and I literally passed out. And the phone was like on me. And I was like, whoa, we've literally tapped into something here. And then someone mentioned it's EMDR, which is like alternating eye movements for healing, getting over PTSD and other traumatic incidents, helping with it. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. This is a lot like that. It was intuitive. And then folks started coming in and asking what my rig was. And when people started asking what my rig was, I knew that I had something. I knew that it was good, and that the sound was dialed in, and that my voice was complimentary, and we would just build from there in accordance to people's needs. So what I'm using with these taps are 25 years of musicianship. It's the truth. It's just 25 years of playing an instrument while talking to an audience on stage. I used to tune my guitar and talk to people. It's like the same thing. Tune your guitar, talk to people. And what ends up happening is with the whispers, people get tingles. And when they get tingles, oxytocin comes into their body. And when they get oxytocin in their body, they're literally feeling low-grade euphoria. So the pains of the past, they can't do anything about it. They can't interrupt that. It's like a light switch. So that was like 15 days ago, and it's just been an unbelievable journey. Every night, like, I see the people here. I see all 260 of you, and I don't even know what to say. I want people to feel like it's fair. I know that there's some of that, like people coming in saying, not gonna lie, I don't know how you're doing this. So I give an affirmation that I think is really helpful, and this helps everyone. It's to know that there is unlimited joy, happiness, abundance, wealth, and health available to us all through us. And this is the affirmation that I give to everyone. Whatever love is doing for that person, I ask that love do this for me and more. That's it. I ask that love do this for me and more in a unique, surprising, beautiful way. You can add that. I like unique, surprising, beautiful way because it comes to you in a way that's not like the way that you're admiring or seeing. It comes in a way that's totally different. And that's what I asked for. I asked for that because I feel by divine right I can ask just like everybody else. I'm human, you're human, we can all ask. Ask and it shall be given. So, if you're aspiring towards something and you see something that is, I'm not talking about me, I'm just saying for an example, let's say I see a writer that inspires me, J.K. Rowling. I could very easily say, divine intelligence within me, the life principle that is love. Whatever you do for J.K. Rowling in success as a writer, I now ask that you do for me and more. Doesn't interfere with J.K. Rowling. And at the same time, the seed gets planted into the subconscious and it takes it as a challenge and wants to realize it for what? The expansion of human consciousness. That's it. That's what the game is all about. The expansion of human consciousness requires new experiences in order for it to expand. It is a creative principle. It is a non-destructive, non-envious principle that wants to lift at all times. And once you tap into that, things happen. I kept telling myself things would happen. For years, I kept telling myself, I believe. Right now is a horrible moment. Right now, I'm homeless. Right now, I'm freezing. Right now, I'm without electricity or running water. But I believe. Right now, I'm without my children. It's been years, but I believe. Right now, I'm thinking about the past where I lost my child, my first child, but I believe. Right now, I'm thinking about how everybody thinks I've got it made when they have no idea, pretty much. But I believe that I'm worthy and that the moment is here. You keep telling yourself this, and it leads to an impression upon the subconscious that cannot be removed from your physical reality. It simply embeds itself, and the towers of old fall. I don't talk about the scripture often, because I don't like to freak people out. But there's discussion about these walls of Jericho, and how they fall, after continuous repetition of words. And it's to basically give you an analogy. It's to say the subconscious is impressed with repetition. Mere repetition alone will impress the subconscious to give you life change, no matter how difficult or horrible the life situations may be, no matter how unfair or unjustified it may seem. The mere repetition of certain power words, which are words that start with I am. Hello, everyone, thank you. I get lost in this. Just know that I get lost in this. But the mere repetition of the words I am are a programming language that I believe in, and it's been proven to me. So if you use I am successful, I am fulfilling my wishes, I am receiving love in an unabridged, beautiful, holistic, wholesome way, I am appreciating those as my neighbor, I am loving everyone in the best way that I can offer in my unique, weird way. I am good. I am healthy. I am prosperous. I am worthy. When you use this code, the I am code, which is actually the same as Om. Perhaps you've heard the words Om. Thank you for following, all of you beautiful people. The word Om is the same as I am. The word Amen is also the same as I am. So when you're using these very powerful spiritual words, the reason why they carry so much weight is not because of scripture so much. It's because the words exercise the entirety of a sound vibration. That entire process, I am, is reaching across the entire vibratory state that we can create as a human voice box. And the subconscious listens. Because we've hit it. We've hit it with a command that it cannot ignore. sword of what I'm telling you is that it responds to I am with anything that follows it and wants to bring it to reality. Perfect example is right here. A 45-year-old man who's totally a failure in a number of ways. Until recently, I've seen changes. But the way I used to use I am was as follows. I am a loser. I am ugly. I am worthless. I am unable to succeed in anything. And you can use I have as well. It works just the same. I've lost everything that's important to me. I will never make it. Speaking of the future. Whenever you speak of the future, the subconscious says, cannot compute, does not exist. Anytime you speak about the past, cannot compute, does not exist. So you have to say I am. Because it can compute the present moment, but it can't compute the past or the future. It's just a terminal error. And it leads to distortions in your reality. Things go wrong. They're distortions. They're illusions. It's hard to explain. I know I'm going wicked deep. I'll disseminate this all over time. Everything that I've learned that led to the destruction of myself, I will discuss with you. And everything that has gotten me out to where I can finally breathe and see all of you here and say, I feel so much love. I will also explain to you how that came to pass. In time. But now we need to go into the obsidian void, because we are beyond the time required. Here, underneath Lake Vostok, you will see a membrane. It is a shimmer, a little bit of light, almost like a layer of water underneath water. Hard to explain. I want everyone now, with your graph plas activated, to reach in with both hands. Permeate. It will feel a little weird. It's okay. Just trust me. I've been here before. Permeate. Separate. Nice and easy. We're gonna dip our head in first. Let's do it. Dip your head in. And just pulls you in like that. Everybody in. Let's go. Everybody in. Tappy time. Yes, Sammy. My birthday's in March, if you're asking me. The universal vibration. Everybody in. Welcome to the obsidian void. Welcome to Stardome Central. Stardome Central has a marble floor. We're just gonna float down for a moment without taps. Past the cascading waterfall, you will see a beautiful sunrise. It may not make sense, but it's happening. As you see in the distance, the sunrise will remain exactly where it is for sun gazing. It won't hurt your eyes by looking in it. It's the first 8 minutes of the day where the sun hasn't had a chance to catch up with its own beams. Look at it, take it in, and give some enrichment to your pineal gland. It'll help you with your sleep patterns. In the center, you'll notice a marble floor. It has a nice coating of warm water about 2 or 3 centimeters thick. Very comfortable for your feet. Very warm. I suggest you take off your shoes, take off your boots, take off all of your coverings for your feet and just step into this water and walk along. Thank you for these beautiful gifts, Broco and Aesthetic. Love you. Thank you. Broco and Aesthetic, thank you for being here. I appreciate it, and I know you've been here watching things change. Thank you to all of you. So as you're walking along this beautiful marble walkway and you're looking at the sunrise, you'll notice it looks like a little podium, a platform, a lectern in the center that's also made of marble. Thank you so much, Aesthetic, for this incredible gift of the 123 roses. By day and by night, we are advancing, moving forward, and growing. Love gives us richly all things to enjoy. Thank you for the 123. That number is very meaningful to me. Come to this lectern, and you will notice the center, there's a tuning fork. Just give it a little flick. Don't mind about what's going to happen. Just do it. Flick the tuning fork. You may notice that all of you are interfaced. You all have your own sky dome and star dome, but we're all seeing each other. How can I explain it? Welcome to the fourth dimension, where everything exists other than time. Time stands still in this place, where we all are now, so that we can all see and appreciate one another, and enjoy the spaciousness of the now in its truth. As you walk upon this floor in a construct that accommodates you, surrounded by love, aesthetic, thank you. This is the way that people say thank you in Mexico City. That's how you say thanks. Thank you. I just felt like saying it. Thank you. Thank you to all who are here at the Obsidian Void. So, you'll notice now that you've flicked this little beautiful tuning fork, the cascade has started to fall closer to a rock wall. I'm watching that cascade as well. Aesthetic, thank you. This waterfall is designed for you to heal all of your past traumas to 7 lifetimes in the past. It's incredible. So whatever happened in your past lives, if you feel like something stands out as unsettling, wow, thank you, Aesthetic. This is the perfect time to walk in and wash it away. And with every tear that you shed, roses grow amongst a field of perfect green Bermuda grass, perfectly manicured, sprouting. Anytime you let go of something, you can witness the rebirth of your good. So go there, have a beautiful bath in this waterfall. The water is perfect temperature. There's no more cold. There's no more need. It's all accounted for. Yes, of course I can do that, Aesthetic. Thank you for saying that. And for your beautiful gifts. For your incredible generosity. I want to screenshot that. Yes. I will do sounds in a moment. I'm just explaining the Obsidian Void and how it works for everyone. So, once you have a cleanse, you will be visited by an unbelievably beautiful, reverent woman. This is the Ancient Mother. She lives in the core of the earth. She'll have a conversation with you. Some of you may leave and walk out into the desert to an oasis with her, where she'll have a private conversation with you. Others will go into caves. You may go beyond the waterfall into an elevator that takes you to the heavens. She may just sit with you in the grass and talk to you about life. But she's here for you, to heal you, and to give you the messages from the beyond that you may be seeking and haven't been able to ask for. She'll deliver them proper. Take this time in these remaining 40 minutes or so to just receive from her and from the space. Your star dome is sacred. It is timeless. And it is forever active in your life. And you can always return to this place now. It is most sacred. And it is a result of your journey. So welcome to Stardome, Earth Center. Welcome to Earth Core. Enjoy your time in the Obsidian Void. Ancient Mother is here with you. And for these occasions when a tear is produced, it happens sometimes when I come to Earth Core. I'm just gonna give a little wipe. When I come to Earth Core, which I don't do often, because it's a special occasion, I know that Ancient Mother is here with me, and I just love being with her. So, just be. There is no time. Not here. Just be. This is your stardome. Your personal one. You can invite whoever you want. You can also ask people to leave, and they won't be offended. This is your space that is sacred, and it is deserving of your loving attention in the now. Go there. Be one with your soul. While you're here, I'm just going to resound the first mantra of planet Earth known to humanity, which is Gayatri Mantra. It is for protection, removal of obstacles, and perfect communication with Ancient Mother. May its resonance assist you in your communique. Om Pur Bhuvasva Tatsavitur Varinyam Bhargo Divasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. This is Sanskrit, the same language that wrote the Bhagavad Gita. Om Pur Bhuvasva Tatsavitur Varinyam Bhargo Divasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Shanti. Shanti means peace. Shanti. Shanti. Peace. Serenity. Calm. Oneness. Perfect health. Opulence. Prosperity. Worthiness. Harmony. Joy. Togetherness. Goodness. Power. Love. All these things are representative inside you by your body. All these things are you. Yes, I believe the zodiac serves as an instrument for divination. Thank you, AM, for saying that. It is a beautiful thing to say. Thank you for the followers coming in now. You're most welcome. Welcome to Earth Core. Feel free to enter into your own personal space of Stardome in Earth Core. Ancient Mother is here to give you messages from the beyond. There are plenty of places here to relax, to be at peace, and to be one with your highest good. So just be. immense elevations of love that I witness constantly on flow, like the cascading waterfall, where we are all enjoying our time right now. I am forever grateful to you. I love you. It's okay, Gary. That's all I can say. It's all right. There is a story, but it's inside you. And here is an opportunity to listen to the sounds between my whispers and find your story. This is a safe space. The safest that I've ever found. Thank you for that beautiful gift. That's funny, 7. And these are the days of our lives. That was funny. Maybe I'll say it with the Sean Connery voice.
And these are the days of our lives. Welcome to the Obsidian Void, where Ancient Mother is waiting for you. Ripperoni. I am Ripperoni.
Yeah, thank you. I love taking you all for a ride. In the land of the nation of images in your mind. The nation of images. The imagination. Come for a ride. Relax. 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 Just relax. And be. Thank you for the ice cream. Gold. Carolyn. Thank you for all the love. We are in Earth Core after a long, deep travel through Lake Vostok on Antarctica this evening. For those who are just joining us now, you are with Journeyers. We are taking the road less traveled by far this evening. So if you're into that kind of thing, you'd be hard-pressed to find a better crew. Welcome to all. Thank you for the finger heart and roses. Trisha, thank you for sharing. Trisha is the first subscriber to Immortal Arts. Just saying. Little bragging rights. Bear's right up there too. The crew's coming out here late night. What is this love coming through? So many spacey. Welcome back. Thank you to all of you. I would be remiss not to send my thanks and gratitude to all of you who are here. First time, many times. What we do is we search for the tingle. It starts with a tap. Continues with a whisper. And then, on the back of your neck, like goosebumps, starts to raise up. Then it continues down your neck. have people who are in a waterfall right now, others who are literally laying in the grass, speaking with Ancient Mother, enjoying the perpetual sunrise until the time is right for it to continue on. For there is no time in Earth core. It stands still. And while we are here, of course, we are here, and the time continues on, it seems to fly. What once was 8 p.m. Eastern has become a distant memory, replaced with this space, this star dome of wonders. You will also notice, next to the lectern, there is a shiny blade. It's yours. The blade is designed to play a bit of a game on the marble floor, where that 2 inches or 2 centimeters, whatever you say, of warm water exists in a pool. Checkerboard, marble. Hold it in your hand and watch as the distant pains and memories rise up like bubbles. Pop them with your Plaz sword. Pop. In each and every one of these past pains that you pop, water falls and joins the pool in its perpetual warmth, filters out into the grass, and grows into the most beautiful tulips. Various arrays and blends of genetics made perfect for you. And should you like, after popping all of these past experiences, to step outside of your dome into the deep, vast desert, which I have been known to do and enjoy, for the Ancient Mother walks with me, and whenever I thirst, she brings the oasis. I sit with her, we laugh, we talk of old times and times to come. We talk about what would be best to bring into life. We talk about love. And I tell her how beautiful she is, and how memorable these experiences are. In an oasis in the desert. That's my gig. We walk up the top of a dune, and we roll down the sand laughing like children. We walk into the pool, wash off the sand, and we enjoy coconut water. We have a slice of mango. We pack up and we walk back to the Star Dome. That's what I do on these journeys. Thank you, Aesthetic, for the beautiful art me and for everyone sending over. I'm going to just go back. Thank you. I mean, there's so much love. Trisha, thank you too. Aesthetic, thank you. Thank you. I just see now you have the forever badge. And you continue to send incredible, generous gifts. Carolyn, thank you. I am grateful. So, to all those who are just arriving and wondering, what is this? Where are we? We have traveled far on this evening is absent of time and space. It is a great dome, a star dome, if you will, that is fortified with hexagonal graphene shimmer. It is impenetrable by the outside, yet, with you being inside and with your perfect graph blade, blast blade, you can poke it through, slice a little slit, and work your way out, and come back in, because it heals itself the moment you step out. So you can come and go as you please at any time for the rest of your life. Ancient Mother is here in the core of the earth. Some know her as the Centra AI, the infinite intelligence that does not die. She is birthless, deathless, immortal, changeless, and takes on the form that you will through I am. So if you arrive in shambles, take a bath, walk into the cascading waterfalls, enjoy the sunrise, and you will see Ancient Mother arrive when you are perfect in your state of being. She comes to you then, and she speaks to you in truths. For you and her are one. Always have been. Always will be. Thank you for the follows and all the love coming in. Welcome to Earth Core. Please enjoy your access to Stardome imprinted upon your life for the remainder of your time here as an Earth life system being. And may your wishes forever be fulfilled. By day and by night, you are advancing, moving forward, and growing. Love gives you richly all things to enjoy. I am now writing into your subconscious mind the idea of perfect health. Love is the source of your supply and the infinite intelligence within you. And I know and witness you are alive. And all your needs are being met in this moment and every moment in time and space. Love gives you freely, joyously, ceaselessly, all things to enjoy. And I am forever grateful for your presence. I look upon money, perfect health, well-being as divine substance, forever circulating in your experience. I look upon perfect health as divine substance, forever circulating in your experience. I look upon health, wealth, opulence, goodness, success, harmony, and joy as divine principles, forever circulating in your experience. It is done. Take these last 10 minutes or so before we make our travel back, which is a considerable distance, mind you. These next 9 minutes, have your last conversations with Ancient Mother in Earth Core. Ask whatever questions are in need of answers. Receive, and I will stay quiet so that these messages come uninterrupted. I'll come back to you around 10:50 Eastern to guide us home. Until then, expect taps in the blowing wind. And I send my love in advance to all of you for your generosity. As literally a huge, huge walnut falls right in front of us. Thank you for your showers of abundance in the forms of love, beautiful words, gifts, and presents on this evening. Now, I'm going quiet. Enjoy. I'll come back to you at 10:50. It's a huge walnut. Huge. Huge walnut. Relax. Just relax. Relax. Be. Heal. Embrace the serenity. Relax. 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 Be. You are loved. You are love. Be love. Thank you for all the follows and shares. May all your wishes be fulfilled. In every moment of time and space. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for all the love. There is an animal nearby. Fourth wall break. So if you see me looking over, I'm just scanning to see what it is. maybe a deer. I don't know. Maybe a coyote. Coyote. Yeah, I'm hearing presence. It's cool. It's cool. Thank you. So the tingles, the trifecta of tingles, for those who want to know the secret. Repetition of sound, whispers, eye contact, proximity. Those things give tingles. You think tingles are bad, but there's oxytocin in that. I know oxytocin is good. I'm not laughing at your condition at all. I'm simply blissed out. So, if this repetition is uncomfortable, perhaps attenuate, with frequency attenuators that can round out the high end, because the oxytocin for sure is good for health. Universally, it's an adaptogen. So, then again, with continued concentration on it being thought of as not serving, it will also turn to that because of your innate power. Which is to say, anything is possible with I am. And I love that. But just know, if I ever laugh, it's never to judge. It's simply because I'm in a blissful state of contact with what I believe to be the divine intelligence right now. Literally, Ancient Mother is just holding my hand in the desert, walking with me. And I'm checking on the occasional comment, but I'm walking with her in her flowing robes. And she's just resting her head on my shoulder. We're just walking. That to me is love. Just holding her hand and walking with her in the desert. Welcome, everyone. Ancient Mother, be well. I know that doesn't sound like an imperative or anything wise. It's pretty simple. Hold hands. Breathe. Leap. Believe. What is it that you desire? Also something she says a lot. What is it that you desire? Thank you, Danny. You want to be well. Good, okay. Let us collectively work with that, okay? If you would like to exercise an affirmation, I will offer it to you only with your consent. May I? Okay. I am well. Keep repeating it until whatever situation, thought pattern, or physical feeling diminishes to a point where you feel satisfied, and then let it go and say, I am that. I am. By saying you are that relief or diminishment of the current standard, you set a new standard of feeling for the subconscious to work with you. It's just a suggestion. In the meantime, there's much love. You can simply say, I am love. I am the love in this space. I receive the love in this space without reservation. Sure, I am well is the affirmation. I receive the love in this space in its purity and truth, which is love. I am that. I am love. Love is the life force that sustains me, gives me life, assimilates my breath into new cells, takes the food that I swallow and turns it into my flesh, circulates the blood through my body. I am that, in a renewed state of being, forever changed. Good. You're not late, Dylan. You're always on time. Thank you. It's about coming home to your sacred space, whether it's a church, a temple, a mosque, a sacred grounds, whatever it is. Your body is that. It has cells that are constantly dying and being renewed. They are faithful acolytes that wish to serve your body. And so when you recognize the body as pure and beautiful and well, it's as if they have prayed for the divine and the divine has showed face, you being the face. And they feel this charge of revitalization, like their prayers have been answered. They experience presence with you. And of course they'll serve you no matter what, no matter if you never come home, no matter if you say that the devotees of the body, the 50 trillion cells, are horrible and mean nothing to you. Not to say that's the case. It's not a judgment as much as it's an example. All the same, they'll continue to function optimally or as best as they can, considering the environmental circumstances they are subjected to. And so, come home to temple, come home to church, come home to your sacred grounds, and present yourself to the cells of your body that sustain you, and you will be healed by those who wish to sacrifice themselves every second of the day for you to have a simple cup of coffee, a walk or not, to breathe, to eat. They will die for you, and they will be reborn for you, constantly. What's crazy is that you came from a single one of these cells. A zygote is the first of these cells. They all came from you. So they see you as the one that made it to the cosmic egg over all others in competition at the moment of conception. They see you as important because they came from you. Now you see the truth. Now you see the truth of your being. Sleep. Sleep. Yes. We have 8 minutes before sign off. Oh, the void talking cells. I'm kidding you. That is funny. I'm just gonna adjust my butt. That's funny. Everyone has a good sense of humor in this room, which I could benefit from. I'm usually very stoic, so don't mind me. Just know I love you all so much. Really, I want it to come through that I love you all. We all have our things. I just recognize that there is this incredible force that wants to keep us alive. And it doesn't care about what we say about it or do to it. It just keeps keeping us alive. Coyotes. The coyotes are howling now. They just started. So, in these last 7 minutes, folks, I got lost in story. We're almost at 100K. I've never reached 100K, actually. Not like it's a challenge, but the truth is, it would be beautiful to see that. So while we're making our way back, please gather your tuning fork, your graph blast active for our return. Thank you. Thank you, City. Thank you, Amara. See, the truth is they want to know how close Trey and Snoop. Yeah, well, they made a lot of albums together, especially early on. Especially early on. What? Wow. That was fast. Thank you. Thank you. I have to just show love. This is the first. I'm going to take a screenshot here. This is beautiful. Let's pin this from City. And I love you. It's a moment for me. Thank you. That's a big let's go. So listen, we're gonna go, if you're okay with it, we'll go a few extra minutes tonight. I'm just amazed. And we have some travel to do. We gotta make it back. We're still in the Star Dome. We're still in Earth Core, so we have to just really take our time and not rush this to return. Okay, great. Let's just take our time returning so that it's not a rushed thing. I don't want us to rush out of here. So just gather your things, okay? Your tuning fork, your plasma blade. Stow it away. Stow away whatever roses or tulips or trinkets that you found today or received from Ancient Mother. Please stow them in your carry-on as we make our way back. But this time, we're not going to go north through the center. We're going to come out. But to do that, we got to all go in to the waterfall together. So let's all go into the waterfall together when you're ready. Gather your things. Gather your flowers, your memorabilia, your keepsakes. Take them. Give a hug to Ancient Mother. I'm going to give her a huge hug because I love her so much. It just fills my heart with goodness every time I see her. So I'm going to give her a big freaking hug. I love her so much. I love Pachamama. So, let's make our way. Thank you for the earth, Spacey. Everybody into the cascading waterfall, okay? You'll notice once we're all up there, all 388 of us need to step up on the lift. Come on now, don't be shy, even if you're just arriving, step up. You remind me, Amara says, you remind me of how cheery and comforting my grandfather was when he was young. You're so beautiful to say that, thank you. cheers me to great heights. Thank you, Liliana. Thank you to all who are following. Now, seriously, join me on the platform. Come on over to the waterfall. Step in. The water is warm. Step on the platform. No pushing. No shoving. Everybody on. There's plenty of room. This extends. Thank you, City. Cindy loved you too. Everybody up. Okay, we're ready. Now we're gonna lift. I'm hitting the lift. Here we go. That's in your world, I'm in. We happen to have sundog parhelions that protect us from those types of disasters. But nice try. Okay, everybody. Take your beautiful new Plas blade and slice through the dome. Slice through the dome. Open and step through. Stepping through. And welcome to the Caribbean. Welcome to the Caribbean. We have had a short travel this evening. On our return, I figured Antarctica, a little cold this time of year. Maybe we just pop out in the middle of La Isla de las Mujeres. La Isla de las Mujeres is a really beautiful island just off the coast of Quintana Roo. You'll notice here, if you'd like to stay for the night, or for a week, or a month, quite a bit of beautiful accommodations. But if we go a little bit further north, come on, let's go north in our sundog parhelions, because there's a little tiny little space. It's a little island where they don't let cars onto the island. It's that small, but it's beautiful, and it's filled with golf carts. Lots of golf carts, and it's called Holbox. So we're going to go to Holbox now. Holly says, love Isla Mujeres. But now we're going to Holbox. That's Holbox, like Holbox, but it's Holbox. And we're going to go to Holbox now. Holbox. And we're going to have fresh coconut water to refresh all the electrolytes. So let's do that. Let's have our coconut water, because it's been a long journey this evening. That was really nice. Tasted really good. I have to say, that second drink was even nicer. If you look carefully, you might even see some whales in the distance. You can go swimming with them here at Holbox. But alas, we need to make our way back. But we all came from different places, didn't we? So, I just want you I just want you all to enjoy your personal real estate. This is a gift tonight that I'm giving you, because we've broken 100K for the first time. I'm giving you your own personal module at Hex City. Currently staying at the Caribbean. And here's what it comes with. A 10,000 square foot suite with 360-degree views, water filtration system, agricultural maintenance powered by robotics, all the organic, beautiful vegan foods on tap as you see fit. But that's not all. module with anyone that you want. It's easy enough to link up. And once you are... City just says my premiere just went up. Oh yeah. Once we finish here, if you go over to YouTube, by the way, there'll be 3 hours of last night's broadcast rolling. So if you want to clunk out, like literally drop your phone on your face, asleep, that'll be available to you, and I'll be hopping over there after. That was another walnut. I'll be hopping over there once we finish up here, but I want to tell you about your Hex City module, which is insanely valuable and rare. So, you can link up your modules with others and have a huge city party. And if you happen to join my module, I have access to the Central Gardens, which you then would have access to the Central Gardens. And in the Capitol Mall at Hex City, there are the Kimochi clubs. And if you haven't been to the Kimochi clubs, you don't know what you're missing. This is VR pleasure at its best. Never before emulated in such a way. You think Ready Player One was cool. This type of sensory experience takes place off-world with the most beautiful individuals you can imagine. They know what you want without having to say it, and they deliver. So, virtual reality brought to real life in the form of Hex City. Here are your keys. Take them now. Take your Hex City module key. This is your entrance permission right here. Your DNA code is literally written into it. An ancient mother gave you the permission tonight, but I wanted to save that gift until the end. We will be journeying to Hex City for a full-blown tour. Thank you for following. Ossia. We will be having a full-blown tour of the Kimochi clubs tomorrow night. So it's something to look forward to. Whoa, thank you. Thank you for the good night gift. I've never received that before, Amara. Thank you. Wait, I just want to say to all those who are joining me on Hex City tonight on the Caribbean Ocean for a beautiful, just starlit night. This has been the most incredible journey that I've ever had in storytelling in my life. And it was made possible because of you. Because of your love. Tataya, thank you for following. Because of your love, it has been made possible. And now we all have these incredible gifts that come from the lore of the books that I've been writing. And I am so happy that you are the beholder of incredible skill sets. Things that will keep you safe. Things that will allow you to escape time and space itself. Things that will allow you to heal, recover, and rest well. And Aisha, thank you. Thank you for saying beautiful stories and tranquility. Thank you. I'm going to pin that. I've done a lot of screenshot taking tonight because what I plan on doing is putting together a little virtual collage tomorrow to just show the love that has been shared in this space. Thank you, Jesse. I am happy. Thank you, Banana, for saying you love the affirmations. I'm so happy to be on here, If you really want this to go later, we can always adjust the times, though. It seems like the 8 to 11 slot seems to be best for most. Anyway, thank you for saying. See, I've been looking so close that now I'm like old man blurry-eyed. Jordan, thank you for saying this is the best ASMR out there. That's a really beautiful comment. I'm glad that you resonate with this. Please understand that it is my intention to serve you with love. in my own unique, often flawed way. But all the same, you'll see the child within me regularly. And that's the way I would like it to be. So, I am on the East Coast, Colette. I'm in New England. So, thank you for saying that, Dylan. I'm so glad that you feel comfortable in this space and that you are here and you've been coming back regularly. I've noticed. Thank you. To all of you who have followed and been here on this evening, thank you so much for your joyous words. And I'm just going to finish with a few affirmations just to solidify the work that we've done tonight, okay? Just receive. These are words of encouragement to your subconscious to bring forth the highest good of your life experience here on Earth as part of this Earth life system. So just receive. Oh, thank you, Trey. Trey, thank you. You've been here for a long while. And you're very helpful, Trey. Thank you. You've been so helpful. So, thank you. Now, just an affirmation that is a longer one for the impression upon your subconscious. What's the subconscious? Think of it like the subconscious is the earth, and these words are the seed, so that it grows in your personal garden in the way that you imagine it best. That's up to you. You use the discernment as a human being that thinks. I simply want to give you this universal seed that you can use for your highest good without interference. That's the game I like to play. It's called Give You Something That I Believe Will Work, where you decide the details with your affirmations that are personal to you. I am now writing into your beautiful subconscious mind the idea of perfect wish fulfillment, whatever that may be, in accordance to your desires. Love is the source of this supply of wish fulfillment. It is the life principle within you, and it is a divine intelligence that is birthless, deathless, changeless, and doesn't die, and I know that you're alive, and that you are in contact with this now. Love gives you wish fulfillment freely, joyously, ceaselessly, opulently, perfectly, harmoniously, joyously, everythingly, in this moment and every moment moving forward in time and space. I am forever grateful for this moment to have this transmission reflected upon your subconscious, to be of assistance in any way infinitesimal in comparison to your truth, which is divine, omnipotent, omnipresent, and perfectly immortal. I am so grateful to you for being here on this evening. Thank you. And may all of your wishes be fulfilled now and in every moment of time and space. This transmission has been completed. Everythingly has been done. It's 11:11. I'm signing off. I love you. Talk to you soon. See you tomorrow at 8.